Within the week, another developer, a friend of mine as a developer, called. I was asking for, his question simply was, please, who they supply una? Plaster sand. And I was like,
speaking of plaster sand, yes,
I will give you a contact, but plaster sand right now is an issue. What's going on with plaster sand? What do you use it for on site? What's going on? And how is that affecting the project?
Very brilliant question. Right behind you here is plaster sand, okay? And that's what we use. We mix it with cement and it forms a very gummy paste, and is what is used to now apply on the walls to give the rendered finish. Okay. Now plaster sand has become very scarce, and in recent times that supply chain has been massively disrupted. Now what we heard was that the very big yard, you know, the sand pit from where they used to get it towards Epe, as you're going towards Epe, before you hit the long bridge at Epe. Yes. Now there's a place where they used to harvest it from there, and then they supply. But Lagos State has plans, and then I think upon their visit, they saw how unregulated, okay, the activities there were. And you know, of course, anything that is not really regulated or very well coordinated will be abused. So I think they were not very happy, and they decided to actually cordon off and place an embargo on supply. So they shut it down. Wow. They shut it down. Matter of fact, the reason why we're a bit behind on timelines now is because of the scarcity of this thing. For about a month, we didn't have any plaster sand on site. Wow. And it wasn't because we didn't want to work. Our workers wanted to work. We had the other materials, we had cement, but we didn't have this necessary input here for us to do our work. And so it set us back, and now we had to be sourcing this from distances farther down. Now, where we source them from before?
Impacts costs, impacts timelines.
For context, right? So Mary was asking me while we were off camera, she said, this particular thing here that we have now, how much is it? You know, and we're talking about so many things about how we started with a certain price, how inflation has hit so hard, and how we are still trying to balance cost, okay, in delivering what should be still a very fantastic estate. Once upon a time, we bought this for 230,000. Only 2 months ago, a full trip like 230,000. But today is about 330, 350. Wow. So that's 100,000. Yet you have to still deliver the houses, right, at the prices that you promised the subscribers.
Is that going back to the subscribers?
No. We don't do that. Yeah. No. EC, we don't do that. Mary, we don't do that. We're very clear on something. Okay, we make a promise to you, and that's why we don't really depend on our clients' funds. Okay, we actually source for funds. Is at the cost to us though, but we ensure that doesn't deter the pace of the project. The only thing that can deter the pace of the project is when that input is missing. Yes. Because you can have all the money in the world, but if the input isn't available,
you can't get it.
Nothing you can do.